Alright, there we are. Let me check my audio record. Alright, there we are. Let me check my audio record. Alright, so it's looking good, yeah? Okay, so everyone, tonight I'm just going to be seeing if Goku is overpowered or not, at least Kid Goku, because today with the update patch, we actually got Kid Goku, or Son Goku Youth. Ooh, big difference. So honestly, I'm ready to see if I can unlock him possibly tonight. It's probably a paid one though, so it'll be a moment on that. But yeah, he looks sick. I love this character design, especially with the like Uzaru fist that he blasted which we call Piccolo with at the end of the King Piccolo saga. So yeah, I'm really ready to see if he's good or not, and I'm ready to go up against potential youth Goku players because I'm ready to see if he is overpowered. Because I mean, if he's anything like Frieza, then yeah, he's overpowered. But his powers don't look like crazy. Like, hold up, we can watch the trailer here. I believe we'll do a group viewing. Okay, no, we can't actually watch the trailer. But like, his powers don't look like very powerful. Like, that's all I gotta say. I gotta see what his difficulty level is. I haven't checked it. But yeah, so to start off, every good stream starts with some gambling. So yeah, I got some Hoi Poi capsules from some like Notice stuff here. They're always handing out like free stuff from Notice alerts. So yeah, I'm ready to see what I can get with those. But first, okay, yeah, it looks like he's only achievable by gems at the moment. And I most certainly do not have enough gems. And I'm not going to be paying them. But yeah, so I guess we'll have to see if he is good through playing against him. Oh, actually, some good selections here for daily stuff. Alright. It's not much, but I mean, I'll take it. Super Saiyan Team Trunks. And then, let's see, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Acquisition of all that stuff. Anyways, like I said, it's not a lot, but it'll be useful in leveling him up. Alright, time left. Oh my gosh, I can't be saying that. Alright, now let's get to the gambling part, the enjoyable part. Okay, Season 5. So, what all options do we have? They have King Goku skins now, that's pretty cool. Oh, new hero capsule. God, I wish I could pull one of these. I don't know how you get one of these capsules though. New hero. Okay, you can't get the new hero from here, you can just get emotes. Alright, so yeah, this is just straight emotes rather than getting the character himself. Alright, so let's go over to Season 5 capsules. Where is the Season 5? Okay, here it is. Here's Season 5. So, looks like I got 10 capsules, so let's go gambling. Let's get to opening. Alright. Do I get anything good? Okay, blue. I don't have any North Krillin now, that's pretty cool. Vegito, that sounds okay. Don't have him, W. Oh, that's a better Topo skin. All the Topo skins kind of look mid, but okay, and I actually use this because it's battle sense, and I play Trunks commonly, so very useful. Open other 5. More gambling! Alright. Another skin I can't use yet? Oh, can't use this one yet, but it is a cool looking skin. Okay, Vegito, don't play Vegito. Another Trunks? Okay, that'd be actually good stuff, because I play Trunks, so. Ooh, that is a sick skin. I don't play Vegito, but that is a cool skin. I already have duplicates, so I got XP from that. Alright. So I already had that emote. Oh, let's go to Trunks and alter our emotes, because yeah, I got this sick yellow skin last night, so yeah, it's absolute W. But yeah, so Fist Pump. Can I watch it? No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, so got a cool emote from a Trunks character now. And hold up, Battle Stance. I never equipped Battle Stance. Okay, yeah. I'll put them on there. So I just have emotes on all of them rather than not having them. It's cooler. Alright. Cooler? Oh my god. Speak of the devil! Alright, yeah, I'll actually just clear those out while I'm waiting for a match. Heroes. What are we supposed to look at here? Oh, Goku, guys. Dang, I wish bro did not cost 250 gems. But I'm not going to be paying or spending money on online currency. I realized how stupid that was last time I was like 10 years old. So yeah, let's get to playing some quick rounds to get warmed up and then hop into the competitive to see if Goku is already dominating the competitive scene or not. Oh yeah, we also got new weekly challenges, just regular weekly ones, and the new character we can get through challenge, which is Hit. I don't believe I actually have Hit yet, so that'll be useful. Wait, I do have Hit. Well, I guess I'll just get points for him. No, he's just a temporary unlock, so yeah, that'll be useful. Alright, quick battle. I hope we get some take matches, because honestly, it's been a while since I played take now. Now, I play any selection whenever I'm playing, so. But yeah. Alright, like I said, decent topo skin, better than the other two. Oh, that one kind of reminds me of, crap, Mega Man in a way? Like, which Mega Man does it remind me of? Holy smokes. I'm blanking. Ah, crap. Couldn't look at all of them, but yeah. So, 7 out of 8. I swear it's gonna kick us out until the 8th person against, click ready. W music in the air right now. What's the name of this song again? It's everything, everywhere. It's a Japanese song. Alright, Zamasu. Yes, sir! And Kaba, Cabbage himself. I love all the sayings are named after vegetables. Like you have Vegeta, which is obviously vegetable, Kakarot, carrot, Kaba, cabbage, kale, straight up just kale, cauliflower, and crap, who else is there? Radish. Napa? I don't know what Napa is. I think Napa is like Japanese, like lettuce or something like that. I'm not for certain. But you got that. And then you also have, who else is there? Napa, Raditz, Paragus? Paragus is non-canon though. Broly, broccoli. What is Paragus? Asparagus, that's what it is. Okay. Locked in and figured that out there. Yeah, okay, so that's all the sayings. King Vegeta, yeah. Broly. Not Broly. Bardock root. I don't know what Gine is supposed to be. I don't know if Gine follows the theme there, but yeah. Alright. Let's see the array of emotes. My bland Zamasu, okay. But I do really like the Zamasu skin. I love the red coloration there, because I feel like it fits Zamasu very well, even though he's a green character. But I mean, red and green is a good combination. Not specifically that color green, but like, yeah. Alright, let's see what we get. Yeah, I'll go north then. This is a pretty good combo up here, because Trunks is a very glass cannon character, and with me having Kaba to boost defense, it'll be a very useful combination to have. Yeah. Oh yeah, I recently started reading the Communist Manifesto and Das Kapital by both, Engels, Karl Marx and like Frederick Engels, or I believe that's his name. But, yeah. And honestly, I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, obviously, I'm not a communist because, like, I know that the communist concepts can't exist in a normal human society, because when there's a normal human society, there's always going to be those who wish for power and search for power. And therefore, the theory of communism is null and void, because what it requires is, it's said by Marx himself, is a proletariat, which is a lower class, lower middle class, to take up power, but then have a select group, like a government, then deny themselves said power to lead to the communist utopia existing. Therefore, that's why I don't really, well, not therefore, but consequently, that's why I don't believe that a communist society could work out, because no one's going to give up power. We've seen it a million times throughout all narratives, anime, like novels, whatever, that when someone has power, they never give it up. And so honestly, I don't believe it could exist because of that reason alone. Now, if people weren't, like, predisposed to deny themselves, people weren't predisposed to deny themselves escape from power, then I believe it could exist, and it would be great, because, like, I mean, in a society where everyone is, yes, communism is built upon destruction of a entire class system, like caste class, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to lead to death, it's going to lead to violence. But, like, I feel like it's not a horrible, like, thing. Like, yes, people, it could be non-violent. Like, I mean, yes, Engels does kind of push for a little bit more of a, not Engels, but Marx kind of pushes for a little bit more of a, like, difficult solution. Not difficult, but, like, why did that do no damage? A more active, combative solution, because, like, he knows that people are not going to willingly give up their power. Like I said, people are not willingly give up their class to be potentially more powerful or have a better position than someone else. But yeah, one thing I did see was really cool that I honestly fully agreed with was in Das Kapital, which I started reading, because the Communist Manifesto genuinely is not that long of a, it's a pamphlet, so it's not long at all. And so therefore, it doesn't have much time to expound upon its ideas. It kind of just lays out a basic kind of concept, and that concept is the concept of communism. So it doesn't have much elaboration. However, Das Kapital acts more as an analysis of the capitalist system as it exists. And that's where, honestly, the concept of communism gets kind of its beef. Because in that description, we see like a analytical breakdown of communism and capitalism. We actually get to see capitalism broken down to appear to be folly, and a specific system set up to crush the common man or the worker, the working class. The proletariat is a working class in layman's terms. But yeah, so you see that, and he breaks it down via the speaking of capital and describing capital. And he mentions about how the capitalists, those who are not wage workers, because the proletariat exactly exists of wage workers, and that's why communism strives to raise the wage worker, because they realize that the wage worker composes the majority of the system that we live in, the society that we exist in perpetually. And so, with that, we end up seeing, we end up seeing that the proletariat is a far larger mass, or far larger populace, oh my gosh, we're going to lose, this is an awful match, than that of the bourgeoisie, which is like the middle class and higher class, the elites, and stuff like that. But the bourgeoisie, it's better to divide it into proletariat and capitalist rather than bourgeoisie and proletariat, because that makes it seem like you're fighting your brethren, because the bourgeoisie isn't necessarily the elite. They are the middle class, who are the working man, kind of the white collar. And communism is predominantly focused on the blue collar, and so we kind of see a more intimate fight when we propose it as, I'm not communist, like I said, when we propose it as proletariat and bourgeoisie as compared to capitalist and communist, or capitalist and proletariat. The capitalist, it helps to distance yourself from the concept of being so close and fighting brethren, like infighting almost. And so, horrible tangent, but like I was discussing, so it describes it as showing the capitalist as subjugated. We obviously can see as Das Kapital is biased. It's inherently biased. It's meant to be biased. It's meant to be promoting an ideology, so it has to be biased, because if it's not biased, then the ideology won't be promoted in a proper manner. You can't give really a good argument, or at least a convincing argument, without being biased. Like, we can see with Rogerian-style writings that, you can, but it's not really used for ideological formation, because it just isn't compelling. When you don't have vigor or vehemence behind your guys, this is genuinely awful. Vigor or vehemence behind your arguments, then it's just not taken as it's not taken as gospel, really, because you just don't seem like you really back it when you don't seem a staunch defender of that concept. And therefore, the Das Kapital needed to be biased. It needed to show superiority to that of a capitalist ideology. Yeah, back to what I was saying. It does it through a more analytical system. It actually gives numbers. It gives math breakdowns of how communism works. What it so far discussed, I'm only 76 pages in. Yeah. And how it predominantly proposes this is it discusses the idea of capital surpluses, and how the capitalists are always the ones who benefit off the capital surpluses rather than the workers who produce said surpluses. And we see, as in capitalist societies, that when the wage worker produces a surplus in their labors, they're never promptly awarded for it. They don't get wage increases. They simply continue to be paid the same amount for work that far exceeds the goals of their job. And this leads to a overly oppressive and overly wealthy organization. I believe, heck, we can see that in the modern day. And with that, we see as the capitalist, or the bourgeoisie, begin to spend more and more rather than spending the lesser that they could, and to pay more to the wage workers of the world. And that's kind of the tragedy of a capitalist society, as even though we may see people who appear that they want to promote the benefit or the welfare of the bourgeoisie, but the proletariat, they will always fall short of that, because in a system that is inherently made to make the wealthy wealthier because of their struggles, then we see as the common man falls behind because they are not incentivized, the capitalists are not incentivized to pay the proletariat more because then they have less to spend their money on. They have less surplus to do with as they please. When they have that, they are less happy. They can live less comfortably. And as the labor worker suffers, they thrive. And that is inherently corrupt. That's a horrible system, a horrible idea that exists. But it's simply the nature of things. And with that, like I said, we see the corruption, we see the destruction of the proletariat. We see the people are made to suffer so that the wealthy can thrive. And yes, that's kind of just the way things work. But it would be better if the capitalists rather denied themselves and instead paid more. Instead of continuing to build upon their own wealth, they instead divided that wealth, equalized that wealth, and provided it to those who needed it. And like I said, they don't even have to lose all their comfort. They just have to live in normal circumstances. If they are made to be seen as normal people, then their normalcy will benefit the common worker. And with that, we could see a generally bettered society because people would trust the wealthy more. They would be happier. They'd be living better lives. But we don't see that. And that's simply how things work. That's just how the world is. So it's honestly a tragedy. But, like I said, it's an unrealistic thing because humans are inherently selfish. Humans are always going to do what preserves their way of life and their lifestyle to the best of their ability. So, we're never going to see a wealthy class that wishes to give up their wealth to the benefit of those who are beneath them because it's just not how things... Our team surrender? Oh, enemy team surrender. There's my... I know, it made me sound like a super communist, but I'm genuinely not a communist. I just notice the things. Like, I know how this exists and how it works, and so I can see it. Like, I'm cognizant to that fact. And it's just a really cool concept. I like learning about it because, yes, it's there. Like, I mean, we can see it, but we can't really do anything about it just simply due to the nature of humanity. Like, it's just not how it works. Humans don't work that way, so we cannot work as a society in that way. Because humans are humans. Humans are selfish. Humans are greedy. So, yeah, that's just one thing that kind of sucks. Like, I wish that there, sound like I'm hopeful humanitarian wishes, not humanitarian, utilitarian wishes about wishing people were all good and all happy-go-lucky, but still, it's a really cool concept to think about, and honestly, I love the, like, speculation on general societal philosophy and stuff like that. That was not really complex stuff. It's just a bunch of jargon there that made it sound more complex than it is. But, yeah, it can all really be derived in the, I guess, phrase that the rich get richer and the poor remain poor. That's all that argument really boils down to. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that book so far. Like I said, I'm only about a little bit over 3/10 of the way. I'd say like 3.5 of the way through there. So what? 7/20 of the way through the book. But yeah. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. But the Communist Manifesto, I was kind of disappointed by it because it wasn't longer, so I didn't have much time to go into like elaboration. But I still really enjoyed it, and it had a lot of good concepts in there. But obviously, like I said, it was quite fantastic, or in the term of being like of a fantasy or of a dream. Or no, there's no word for that. Oh yes, sir. Okay, I actually got Super Saiyan Goku this time rather than deck on Super Saiyan Goku like I did last stream because I was not paying attention in a ranked match. I ended up using a character that I'd never used before, which was a travesty. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I don't know. I think I actually know exactly what I'm going to read after it is the Federalist Papers. I want to give me a bit of a culture shock there because the Federalist Papers are the writings of Alexander Hamilton and a couple of their founding fathers speaking on the idea of federalism in the United States and all of that. And I'm really just ready to see what it entails because honestly, I'm not a federalist myself. I don't believe in a stronger central government. I believe in more power going to the people because, I mean, that is a socialist saying, but I believe in a democratic society, we should be less Republican as in the term of being a republic and more pure democracy as in terms of being like over the people. Because what a Republican democracy is a system in which it's a representative democracy. A republic has representatives who represent the people. And I feel like with like how things are, it's kind of like we've seen it play out, and it's obviously shown its fault. It's showed its fangs, and like I just really believe if the people played more of a role in following with government and getting their representatives to actually do what they do rather than having getting paid off like APAC or something like that, and supporting the ideas of foreign entities or foreign nations or foreign ideas, then I believe we'd be in a lot better place. Because if the people were satisfied and they felt as if they were truly represented, then I believe we'd be in a far less nihilistic society than we are at the moment. Because, like, it's just sad. I believe, like, we the people, I feel like that's one of the really bad things, is that what are we doing? Is that we don't see the government as people. We see them as people who are above the average man. And that is a horrible fault, because when we use the term we and we the people, that entails everyone. That entails the poorest of poor and the richest of the rich. We are all in a colloquial term because we are all the people. The people are we, if that makes any sense, even though it's a nonsensical term. So, like, I just feel like the alienation of the government from the common man is really like a lot of issues. Because, like, if we just knew our government, like, if you could just go to your local, like, church one day and just see, like, I don't know, your senator there, or your House of Representatives, one of your representatives, or heck, if you go to a random local church and see your president, that, I feel like that would do wonders, because we would actually feel as if they are with us, as if they know our plight, that they know us. And I feel like these odd, random forays into society aren't enough. Like, I feel like they need to be integrated with society. That needs to be part of their position, is integrating themselves into society and making sure that they have lived the life of the people. That's the thing. That's like why I feel like some of the earlier presidents were, better people, like not better people, but like better presidents, because they knew the people. Like our first president, he was a military general. He was, what do they call it? A surveyor. He surveyed land. He had worked. He was a farmer. Like he knew what the people did. He knew the plights of the everyday man, and that is what made him great. He could relate. And when we have presidents that can relate our ideas, and they will do what is best for the people. And like I feel like, yeah, a lot of the time the people do have kind of problematic ideas of focusing on the betterment of their own lives rather than the betterment of everyone's lives. Because like I said, once again, humans are selfish. And oftentimes we don't focus on utilitarian views, we focus on self-benefit. And I should believe, like, it would be better, and it's once again, infeasible. It's like a communist utopia. We can't have it because we don't work like that. But, like, I feel like it would just be better if we could focus on the betterment of everyone, if we could get along. That's the thing, if we could just get along, if everyone could be happy and go lucky, and we could just see that everyone has troubles, and that everyone is trying to get through it. So we could just try and do what is best for us as a society, rather than us as an individual. Because yes, we direly need those individual rights. The United States is built on the concept of humans having individual unalienable rights. And like, I just feel like we do focus on individual rights too much. Like, I'm not saying I don't want individual rights to be a thing. Like, they need to be a thing. Like I said, they are a founding cornerstone of the U.S. government. But they need to be less of a focus in times when we are genuinely struggling as a nation, when we have so much, like, I guess, schismatic sentiment. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really, I know that is political, but like, I don't really want to get super political, because like, I don't really have like modern U.S. politics when it comes to political views. I just believe that whoever's going to do the best for the people, whoever's the closest to being morally right, should be the one in power. I mean, I know that's kind of whoopie-doo, bread and butter, simple political take, but like, I don't know, I just believe who is right for the job, who's the best person should win. And I believe that's kind of something we don't really see a lot in modern politics. Well, no, I'm majoring in poli-sci, so that's why I have a little bit of a interest in it, and like I said, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or anything like that. So that's why I don't really, I do take a stance. That's my idea. I believe who is the best for the job, who is the best person should be the one who has the job, but like, I don't really like the idea of partisan politics. I feel like it causes too much schism in people. I feel like it purposely forces like discontent and like general unhappiness among the people. And I feel like that's antithetical to what we do. I feel like that's just directly against us as we the people. It makes a like contest between us and them. It makes us and them rather than it's all being we. But yeah. So yeah. I was going to talk about, I was talking about us reading like the Federalist Papers. Yeah, I'm ready to see what the Federalist Papers had. I want to see if they can convince me to be a little bit more of a Federalist, but I don't really know if it will or not. I don't think it will, because like I said, I'm a very strong proponent of democracy. So, yeah, that's my general take on things. I don't know why I went off on that tangent. Speaking of politics, I got a previous presidential candidate in my ear right now, Kanye West. I swear, there's a video out there online somewhere. What, you know, like the old video, like, "Hi, I'm Paul," with the three-eyed monkey. I swear there's one, like an AI video. I don't even know if it's AI. I think there's a video, like, from an animated music video of Kanye West where he goes, "I'm Kanye West." I swear it is out there somewhere. But yeah. Like I said, I don't know. Manga. Okay, yeah, I gotta finish up Hunter x Hunter. I only have, like, to think 9 chapters left. No, I don't have 9. I have 17. Holy, like, miss. But, yeah, I have 17 chapters left of it, so I really need to just get it done and lock in. It's just, like, gosh, the chapters are so long in the Secession, but the, like, Dark Continent and Secession Contest arc, because, like, holy smokes, they have some wordy chapters, and honestly, it just kind of gets fatiguing after a while. I mean, I am not against reading full-on novels, but, like, when I'm reading manga, I want to read manga. I want to see cool art. Yeah, it does have cool art, but I just want to see art, and I want to, like, have good amounts of content, like, enough to do the, like, stuff justice, but, like, also, I want to not have full-on pages of words. Like, there was this one panel, and it was absurdly long. Like, the entire word, not the entire word, but the entire page was just straight alphabet soup. But yeah. And, so I have 17 chapters left of that. I'm going to try and blow through that sometime soon. I'm probably not going to do a video recap on that one, because, like, it's been so long in between reading sessions for me that I would not do it justice at all. And I know that's a very beloved arc, so I'll just wait till more Hunter x Hunter comes out within the next, like, the next time span or whatever, because I know he did mention recently, I know he released new art, and he mentioned how he is probably going to get back into releasing chapters soon, so I'm really to see from that. I didn't know that Bro was the author of Yu Yu Hakusho for, like, the longest time. I just didn't know that. So yeah, that's really cool. I learned that. Oh, really? How did I die off that? Was he higher level than me? No, he wasn't. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm really ready to get it. Because what I'm going to read after I get done with Hunter x Hunter is Black Clover. Because it's one of the bigger shonen series that I haven't gotten into yet. It's like the last major one, I think. Because, yeah, like I said, I gotta watch Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm going through Inuyasha right now, though. It's kind of debatably shonen, but, like, I think it's shonen. It's absolutely, like, reminiscent of shonen, like early shonen stuff, even though it's not really early shonen. But yeah, I need to watch or read Fist of the North Star, because, like, I love JoJo's. I'm a big JoJo's fan. And, like, it is, I know, one of the big inspirations for JoJo's. Yeah, I need to check out Fist of the North Star sometime. I don't know when I will, though. Like, I know it's really old, the anime is really old, but, like, that doesn't mean it's not good, so I think I'll check that out sometime. I'm gonna actually lock in on the game a little bit instead of just grinding and speaking about anime. I should hit him with a daggum Dragon's Wrath here. Oh, they're all dead already. Well, this is gonna be a pretty easy. Oh, he did it. Oh my gosh, bro knocked the stutter into me. Why do I have so much speed? Did they destroy that? They did. Oh, we're going to fight Ribrian or whoever it is here now? Yeah, I'm certainly not getting MVP this game. I have not done diddly squat. Who is this in my ear right now? I think this is King Carson. Or is it Sofago? I don't know. I can't hear it well enough right now. I got it, like, going loud enough where it's not, like, overriding my mind, but, like, not oppressively loud. I always get a God of Destruction, I guess. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I'm getting that. Hey, I got the ball at least. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got, like, loud enough in my ear where I can hear it, but, like, not blot out my mind and my thoughts. I love Cooler's design. Cooler is so cool. The Revenge of Cooler movie is literally my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie so far. I might do a ranking. I did a ranking of the original Dragon Ball arcs once I got done with them, so I honestly might do that for the movies as well. But I haven't really decided yet or not, because there's quite a few movies. It'd be quite a long video. How good did I do? Oh, I actually had 7 kills. Did not think I did that good. But yeah, There's 16 movies, I believe. So I might end up checking those out. Not certain yet. But yeah, so well, I'm checking out the movies. I might rank them. I don't know if I want to rank them or not yet. But yeah, because like I said, there's 16 of them, so that'd be quite a long video. But honestly, I just put some Gekishin in. Oh my gosh, Gekishin gameplay on the background, just yammer about them. Like, it'd have to be every bit of like close to an hour-long video because, like I said, there's so many movies. 16. There's only 9 original Dragon Ball arcs, so maybe I could get through them because arcs are obviously longer than the movies. So yeah, it'd probably be about a 30, 40 minute video. I think I could do that. I might actually end up doing that. Because I know so far what my ranking would be is... Oh, let's check this out. Gotta lock in for a second. Quit yammering. Do I need to do one... I'm gonna do one more warm-up so I can just, like, talk about the movies. But yeah. But do I really need a warm-up? Like, I did good that game. One more for... No. It's... Yeah, I'll do it. I actually ranked. That's what I'm here for, so... Alright, but yeah, I know so far my favorite is Revenge of Cooler. Second favorite is Lord Slug. Not Revenge of Cooler, Cooler's Revenge. Then Lord Slug. Then The Return of Cooler. And then after that is... Well, no. I'd say History of Trunks. Then Return of Cooler. And then... Probably Bardock Special. Then... Tree of Might. Like, Tree of Might was good, but like, it just didn't really have a lot of complexity to it. Then... I'd say Dead Zone than World's Strongest. I know World's Strongest is really beloved, but like, I'm not a fan of World's Strongest. I just wasn't a big fan of Dr. Wheelo. Yeah, that's more Dr. Wheelo. I just found him to be a very compelling villain. But yeah. So guys, I'm ready for more One Piece next week. One Piece is so good right now. I can't wait to see what else comes with the Brook flashback, because it's Brook. Genuinely, I feel like Brook is a heavily underrated Straw Hat. Because, like, Thriller Bark, the arc he gets introduced in, is a great arc. I mean, yeah, I say that because I know, crazy hot take, Zoro is my favorite character in all of One Piece. And that's an arc where he has a lot of characterization and just really cool fights. I mean, he fights the god of swordsmanship, Ryuma. And, so yeah, I just love that arc. And Brick, oh my god, Brook, who is like the main focus of it, obviously, because it's the arc and he joins the Straw Hats. I feel like that is a really cool character. I love his swordsmanship, because honestly, he is honestly a bit of like a sleeper character. Okay, I'm ready to see how actually Son Goku plays here, because I actually haven't played against one yet, or played with one. I mean, he's such a sleeper pick when it comes to like really good Straw Hats. Like, yeah, his bones, I love his bone jokes, actually. His bone jokes are hilarious. But like, his panty obsession is a little peculiar. But like, I love his swordsmanship. Like, his combat is really cool. Cause like, the freezing sword slash and all that, that's an insane W. But yeah, I can't wait to see more of his background. I can't wait to see, like, how Kandel is, like, what Kandel is. Cause Kandel, honestly, has fries made to order. I got only one by Slipknot in my head. I remember one time, I was on a bus with a friend, and we were going to, like, some science museum, and I was listening to Only One by Slipknot. That's like when I was first getting into Slipknot. And I was like, yo, bro, listen to this song. And it says pain made to order. And I was like, yo, bro, it says fries made to order. And bro believed me there for a second. And I was like, dude, nah, you an idiot, man. It says pain made to order. I mean, bro is not a metal fan at all, bro. Like, straight daggum country, Garth Brooks, Keith Whitley, crap like that. Well, not crap. Like, I recognize that there is some country music is good. Like, only country music I'm a big fan of is, like, old Western ballads, like Marty Robbins. Give me that any day of the week. But, like, I also kind of like Marty Robbins because I do have almost a familial connection to Marty Robbins. Because I remember when I was younger, I was listening to it, and my dad was like, yo, is that Marty Robbins? And I was like, yeah, it's Marty Robbins. And he was like, dude, your granddad used to listen to that. And I was like, what? And this is obviously after my granddad had died. And I was like, that's pretty cool, because I didn't even know that bro listened to it. Bro was on ball. Yeah, I mean, I can expect his old head to be listening to it, but still, it's pretty cool. And that's one thing, I love the connection me and my dad have through music, because honestly, it's just great. Like, bro is kind of the reason I got into music. He's not necessarily. I know what I got into music for was because I kept seeing when We Are Not Your Kind, the 6th Slipknot album came out, I kept seeing him listen to Unsainted on the TV, which is a really good song for that album. And like I kept seeing it, and the video was like really cool, and I was like, what the heck is going on here? So I was like, you know what, gotta explore it a little bit for myself. So I ended up looking up Slipknot on YouTube one day when I was spending the night at my friend's house, a different friend from the one who believed it was fries made to order. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check this out. And the first thing that popped up was Psychosocial, and I clicked on Psychosocial, and that's where it all began, because it hooked me from there. Slipknot got me, then Nirvana got me, and then I started learning more and more. It was phenomenal. I'm so glad I'm into music now, because it is such a big part of my life. Like there rarely goes a day. I honestly don't think in a long time there's been a day go by where I just didn't listen to music at all. Like music plays such a factor in my like moods and like I mean even like ability to feel happy. Like that's the thing. My moods are very simple. Like you give me good food, I'm happy. You give me some good music, some good vibe music, I'm chilling. Like I don't know what it is. I'm a very simple creature in that regard. Because like I said, I love good music and I love good food. What more can you ask on that? Oh, I'm gonna get creamed. No me gusta esta sesión porque está muy... I don't know. I don't... This... Yes, I do know unfortunate. No, I know unfortunately. Unfortunately is desafortunadamente. Desafortunadamente, I think? No. Crap. I'm not forgetting right now. I speak okay Spanish. Like I said, I'm like semi-conversational. I can understand so much more than I can speak it okay. Like, I know I said this last stream as well, but like I swear, speaking the language, if you just go around and you speak it, just to randomly, like hanging out with someone, speak some Spanish, bam, you will instantly get better at the language. Like that's just how it works. The more you speak it, the better you're gonna be at it. It's legit just like trial and error type stuff. Because we're not trial and error, but like practice. Practice makes perfect. As people say, that adage is correct 100 times out of 10. Because if you don't practice something, you're not gonna get good at it. Unless you're like a prodigy or something like that. Whip it out like, I don't even know what, 4-year-old chess grandmaster or something like that. But like, yeah, if you don't practice, you're not going to get good at it. And that's just a universal concept. Everyone knows that. So like, that's one thing. Language learning, just go out there and speak it. Like, I'm learning Hebrew because, no, I'm not a Mossad agent. I'm learning Hebrew because I want to learn to read the Bible in its original form. Because I know the Hebrew Bible has a lot of stuff that you don't get in the English translation. Like, I read KJV. And like you don't get all that you would from the KJV that you do from the like original Hebrew scripts, and that's what makes it a vital aspect. I want to know, like, I want to know what emojis. Oh my gosh, emojis, emojis. Gosh, that's gotta be. That's not blasphemy, but that is a pretty bad error. But like, I want to know what emojis. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't speak. Holy smokes, what's going on? I got speech impediment. I got blasted. But I would like to know what Moses like originally wrote. Like I want to know what his true thoughts were, rather than a translation that is kind of shoddy. Like I said, KJV is not that. It's not a bad translation. I've always read the KJV my entire life, and it's a great translation. It tells you as it is. It gives you the gospel as you want it, and as you need it, because you need to know the gospel in the closest thing that it was the truth, because it's a very important document. And as long as you can get the concepts out of it, that's what all that matters. But if you don't get the basic concept out of it, you get like some crazy odd translation of the Bible, then that is not good. Like those crazy translations should not exist, because they're essentially not really a plight, but a bit of a scourge on Christianity. Because with those odd translations, you'll get people who don't really know better, like your early believers, and they'll start believing concepts that aren't, I guess, necessarily of Christian faith, and that's dangerous. Like you don't want people falling to kind of heretical ideas on accident, because that sucks. They don't know better, and that's why we gotta kind of teach them and tell them, yo, this is the translation that's better, or like do all that stuff. Because like there are some translations, like most of the modern translations, if you go on your Bible app, you're not gonna get some heretical translation that doesn't even speak like the gospel or the true word of God as the Bible is. You'll get anything good on the Bible app. If you're on the Bible app, you're gonna get a good translation, and that's just how it is. But like, if you were to go somewhere else, you walk into some random Bible store, Christian literature store, and buy something, you might not know. If you're a new believer, you might not know, yo, this is heretical somehow. Like, this is your first Bible? Then yeah, you might not know. And that kind of sucks. I don't even get on that tangent. What was I even speaking about, bro? I got the mentors now, I don't even know what I was talking about. yammering about straight jargon. Not jargon, but straight nothingness. Okay. Oh, carrot. That's not carrot. That's Jeter. Gosh, that's damn. Cardi audio stems. Commence stemming. August 12th, 2036. Beat death of the universe. I don't know what that made me think. That made me think of that presidential gaming, like original AI videos. Those were so peak back in the day. I mean, they weren't necessarily peak. Oh yeah, and the daggone videos of Joe Biden saying, Joe Biden. Why am I not speaking properly? I swear, I think the daggone. I was watching a video. I was watching the Winda Gang video on the Havana virus, or Havana virus, and it's essentially like this concept of like microwave warfare, like not like your microwave in the kitchen, but like microwave on the like light scale, not light scale, but like wavelength scale. And how it works is it essentially transmits microwaves. This is a real item, like it's proven to exist. There's people corroborate this. And how it works is it sends microwaves like directly into people. They used it in Venezuela when they took Maduro. And it messes up with the people's anatomy by blasting them full of microwaves. And it's a crazy concept. So I got hit with one of those. But, gosh, what was I even talking about? What was I talking about? I have no clue. Went from Havana virus, because I had Dementors. Oh my gosh, what was I going to say? My yammering has been obstructed. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. I've been lobotomized. Oh, that sucks, bro. Cardi audio stems. I was talking about Cardi audio stems. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. This is gonna irk me so much. I don't know. Yeah. What have I generally been talking about? Bruh. Wasn't talking about games, wasn't talking about music. Bro, oh, we got it off. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Let me free, Richie. I got stun locked. Oh, Goku has instant transfer. No, not instant teleportation. He can use King Taoyuan. I love how Goku in the original Dragon Ball says King Taoyuan. It is so powerful. Well, not powerful, but like it tickles my brain. Got Tala in my ear. I swear, Tala is so hit or miss. Like, I really enjoyed them when I first discovered them, but like, ooh, they kind of get a little grimy after listening to them for a while. Their third album was okay. Like, I feel like I wasn't a massive fan of their third album. I listened to it when I was at work one day, and I was like, this is okay. When I listen to something at work, I usually just like kind of pan it out a little bit. Not pan it out, but tune it out. And it kind of gets put on the back burner. That's where they all are. Oh, okay. Okay, I see, Bojack, I see! I ain't gonna be able to kill either of them, but I'm gonna do some damage. Yippee! Oh, I got one. No, I wasn't talking about Inuyasha. I started watching Inuyasha, it goes crazy. My girlfriend put me on it, and it is really enjoyable so far. I think I'm at like episode 21 maybe? Yeah, I don't know exactly. But it is really enjoyable. I'm loving it so far. I just got to the point where what Naraku did is he gave a like this spore spirit that defended this sport. What is going on? I can't speak. This forest near the village that like Inuyasha and Kaede live in. And he gave it a part of the Shikon Jewel, and it caused it to become malevolent. And it started to attack people, and specifically Inuyasha. It was sent after Inuyasha. And yeah, well, ultimately they ended up extracting the Shikon Jewel from it, but it kind of sucks because this little dude was just a defending forest spirit, and started to go rogue and attack Inuyasha and all that. But yeah, I know I made it sound a lot less cool than it is, but like, you were dying here, Bojack. There's no way, pal. Oh, I didn't get to finish her thing. That sucks. But yeah, Naraku is pretty cool. I like Naraku's VA. And I'd still say, I don't know what happened to Miyoga. Miyoga is gone. Like, after a certain episode, I have not heard... Oh, I got MVP. I was not expecting that. Miyoga the Flea was my favorite character for a while, but now she's just gone. I don't know what happened to Miyoga. I'll give little Goku. see. Oh, dang. I did not realize I did that well. I was too busy yammering to focus on it. Pretty good little rank up for, whatchamacallit, tank there. Haven't played tank and ranked yet, because I've just been doing any. Let's see. No, I should get tech so I could get some of these challenges out of the way. And that boss one would coincide with my weekly challenges, because I got like to get 3,000 or something. Okay, Miyoga, okay, yeah. Alright, I miss Miyoga, because Miyoga was like in every episode. He was an integral character. You received 2 votes in the last battle? That's pretty cool. They enjoyed my action. Okay, that is cool that Miyoga ends up coming in more often, because like he was in every episode and then he was just gone. And I was like, where's my goat? But yeah, my favorite villain so far, it's gotta be, oh my gosh, Sesshomaru, because I just like his design. He's really cool. He has aura. His little Grumpkin pal, I don't remember his name yet, he is cool too. Well, he's not cool, but he's goofy, and I like him. I like when a serious, very like aura-filled character has a goofy companion. It was kind of like Sasuke and the white-haired dude. His name didn't start with a Z. Did it? It's not with an S. Crap, I'm gonna have to Google this. Suigetsu is his name. Suigetsu, yeah. Suigetsu. And I liked it because Suigetsu was honestly a cool fighter. Like, oh crap, there we are. And it was just cool to see Suigetsu and Sasuke. I love the combination of a very serious character and a goofy character. Like, I gotta think of another good duo that's like serious and goofy. Like, kind of like, I don't know. Oh, just play tank again. I swear, when I get one position, I just keep getting it when I'm playing ranked or anything right at the moment. But yeah, what is another good combo like that? Like Sam and Jon in Game of Thrones, or Jesse and Walter, even though Jesse kind of loses his whimsy in the later seasons because he gets traumatized. I always feel so bad for Jesse. Like, Jesse never gets a break in Breaking Bad. Like, he never gets a break. Oh my gosh, I'm genuinely stupid. But yeah, like, Jesse never gets a break. Golly, I'm glad the El Camino exists, because like Jesse, like I said, does not get a break until El Camino, and when he finally gets to escape to Alaska. But still, golly, he had it rough. Like, he had the death of James and the death of his other girlfriend, then him just generally being in a bad circumstance because of Walter, being manipulated by Walter. Walter's my goat though. I still love Walter White. Honestly, Bryan Cranston's performance in Breaking Bad alone makes him one of my favorite actors. At least TV show actors. Or Kit Harington, obviously, because he plays Jon. With Jon Snow is probably one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. But yeah, let's see. A combination of a more serious. It's kind of like Jotaro in Vagabond, not in JoJo's. Well, kind of like Jotaro and Takezo, because Jotaro or oh my gosh, why am I forgetting her name?